Joshua Tree! And behind me is a big tree! And then everywhere you look, up in the hills, are more Joshua trees. They look like something out of Dr. Seuss. Welcome to a place called The Box. What a great name, because obviously it looks like you are in a box in the middle of the desert. This is one of the premier Airbnb rental places in all of Joshua Tree. And today I'm going to give you a tour of this unique Airbnb and continue with the series of unique Airbnbs around the world. We have gone to Costa Rica and stayed the night inside of an actual airplane that was converted into a hotel room. We've also gone to Los Angeles and stayed right on the beach in an old abandoned water tower that they converted into the most beautiful Airbnb. And also, when it comes to hotels, one of my favorites was when I went to Sweden and I stayed inside of a jumbo jet, a 747, and I slept inside of the engine. But before I talk to you about the robotic pool cleaner, beachboxing. We're gonna use those and make a song. Let me take you inside of this house and show you how awesome it is. This is the box. It is a box, literally. You have this giant room right here that has the kitchen on this side, the living room on that side. The view outside of the kitchen while you're washing dishes makes you want to wash more dishes. You have a Joshua Tree right outside of it.
Some perspectives may be simulated.
If you're gonna be here with 4 people, the living room and the kitchen come together so you can spend time together. The design really works. There are 2 bedrooms inside of here. Both of them feature a king-sized bed, really nice decor inside of here, and a private bathroom for each one of the rooms. This is a very peaceful place. It kind of reminds me of Sedona, Arizona. I can see why people in Los Angeles, in the big city, when they need a getaway, they just pop over here to Joshua Tree, very secluded, away from everybody. You see all kinds of wildlife out there. Why am I still talking to you from inside of the bed? Because it's cozy. We have a beautiful view looking east. Look at that. It is like I'm on the outside. Come to Joshua Tree to relax, to enjoy nature. This is like steel that you would cut out and put on a bank vault. Also something interesting, right here is a decibel reader. Here in Joshua Tree, they want peace and quiet. And so the city requires places, because there's a lot of Airbnbs, a lot of very unique ones here. Spaceships, glass houses. You've probably seen them online, very unique. But they want people to be somewhat quiet. So if you get above a certain decibel reading, this will be reported and you have to pay more for staying at the Airbnb. And this is something that's common at all the Airbnbs. So have people over, enjoy, but be a little quiet. Peaceful. That's what this place is all about. This place lives up to the name. It is a box. You're living inside of a box, inside of the middle of nowhere desert. There are lots of unique places here at Joshua Tree. This is just one of the many, but I'm gonna give this one 5 stars out of 5. 5 out of 5. That's a good rating. So now we need to show you the outside of the house. Let's get to the pool. I would like to clean this pool and I gotta figure out about this lizard. This is the pool. It is a pool for you to lounge in. It has a hot tub in the front and then a pool right here. We are in the desert. You get all kinds of crazy things that come inside of here. Are you alive, buddy? You alive? We're going to open the AquaSense 2 Ultra, the world's first AI-powered 5-in-1 robotic pool cleaner. I am actually excited to test this thing out. Whoa, it is protected nicely. Look at the cameras on this thing. And yes, you see cameras on here. It does use AI to map your pool. But what good is exterior design if the product doesn't even work? And I will say this is the most advanced tech inside of a pool cleaning robot. It comes with HybridSense pool mapping AI technology. Traditional pool cleaning robots struggle with irregular shaped pools or odd shapes or stairs. It will create a very advanced map so that it does avoid some of those awkward areas. So it limits the amount of times that it actually gets stuck inside of a pool, because people's pool robots get stuck all the time. Pools are not made the same, so it understands where some of the pain points might be if you have different steps or different weird little nooks and bends inside of your pool. But Beatbot's AquaSense 2 Ultra has been awarded the cybersecurity privacy protection. I'm gonna put the name on screen because it's a big long name. So your personal information is protected, and it is a really good design. The roller brushes and the tracks, you can tell, are made from high strength rubber. So they're extra durable whether it comes to the sun or the water or the UV rays that are hitting down on it. The high grade rubber on these tracks should be able to hold up for a long amount of time.
Please put the robot in the pool.
It is time for me to put this in the pool. Beatbot has won multiple design awards. It was inspired by marine life, and you can tell it looks like the back of a turtle. It's working hard. There's little side rubber paddles that are spinning and pulling in all of the debris from the surface into here, and then it goes into the filtration system. It is kind of funny, but I have spent a lot of time with robotic vacuum cleaners, and I have noticed that the treads on this are thicker on the back than I've noticed. I know we had a lizard in there before. We are in the desert. That right there is a little mouse. Instead of me taking it out with a net, we are gonna see if this can clean that out. When it comes to robotic pool cleaners, Beatbot is the #1 choice in the high-end market. Similar to this Airbnb that we're staying in, this pool cleaning robot has a detailed design that balances the aesthetics and the functionality. Because I've found that the best tech in the world is the tech that is integrated into your home in such a seamless way that you don't even know that it exists, that it does its job. But when you do notice it, it's a beautiful looking thing. This robot actually looks cool. If you didn't know, it's really hard for wireless transmissions to go through water. So when it's up on the surface, I can look at it and see it's been going for a few hours right now, and it has 31% battery remaining. So we still have time for it to do this pool. Oh, it's in the waterfall right now. That's pretty funny. Oh, look right here. Come over here. Look right here, right here, right here. Okay, you got it. Oh, sorry. Oh no!
Dad.
There it is. There's a mouse. It's about to get the mouse on the top of the water. I think the mouse might have just disappeared. Claire is helping me film, and I was so excited about getting the mouse that her glasses fell off her face, and they're down there at the bottom. Got an idea. I used the camera on my phone. Ah! I see him! There's your glasses. Sorry about the mouse water on your glasses.
Ew. Thanks, Dad.
And also, it does water clarification. It can clean the actual water. You probably can't see me right now, but this is what it looks like at nighttime out here. It is so peaceful. And I will say, the pool looks its best at nighttime. Like, I feel like this place was made for the nighttime. The battery is so low. Just gonna let some of the water drain out of it because it does have a basin inside of it that fills up with water so that if it needs to dive or if it needs to hover at the perfect height on top of the water, it does fill itself up with water. So when I first take it out, it kind of lets some of that water out. All right, time for me to take this and put it on the charger base station. I'm gonna let it sit there for the night, and in the morning we're gonna come back out and run it one more time. The pool is looking really clean. We also need to see what's inside of the filter, but I'm just gonna let that simmer till tomorrow.
Start charging.
Start charging. All right, I will see this little guy in the morning. We're gonna see what's inside of the tank, and I hope it's lots of good stuff. It is time to get this out of here. I've been skimming the surface for the last little bit this morning. Oh, that's a scary looking guy. Hold on. Ew. We've been cleaning this since yesterday, and I wanna see what's inside of this thing. Did it actually capture some stuff? I collected things all last night. I did not look inside or clean out the filter, and then I threw it back in this morning, and it's been cleaning the bottom and the surface. We're going inside. Oh yeah. Do you see things inside of there? I see little bees. I see the mouse in there. All kinds of insects that it captured inside of this pool. But I'll be honest, other than the mouse, clearly I could see a mouse, the pool looked relatively clean when we first started it. So when you see something like this and you see how much junk is inside of here, it starts to make you realize the value of having something like this inside of your pool, just doing its work. There's another Airbnb just across the way, and those guys have been in the pool last night. They've been in the pool this morning. It's an older couple, and they just go out to the pool, they dip their legs into it, and they get out. How nice to be able to just have this little guy around there getting some of the insects that happen to fall in. Because there is a mouse that was swimming, that was totally alive, just swimming in there. It is really nice, and if I were somebody that had this pool, I would want to have a pool cleaner that could just go and randomly clean. So Beatbot, check out the link in the description. Just gonna let him chill out. I think once he warms up on the rock, he's gonna be okay. I just finished watching a Marvel's Avengers movie that I would give it a 3 out of 10, and I love Marvels. I'm not gonna tell you which one it is. Maybe you can guess in the comments. Oh, I thought that was gonna ring like a bell. It did not. That also did not ring like a bell. Go snake. Bye. Well, 2 hours later, I'm sad to report the lizard has not dried out. He didn't make it. Rest in peace, pool lizard.